Hey there, welcome. My name is June Khan, and I'm so glad that you joined me for this 30-minute mixed format class today. If you've been to my classes, you'll take note that we're in a little different location than where I normally film. I normally film from my living room. Today we're in my Pilates studio, so you see lots of things around here, and we will be incorporating some equipment, none of any of this. We're here today because they're doing some renovations at my house. It was kind of noisy, and I wanted to make sure that you could hear me properly and we didn't have any distractions. For today's workout, you are going to need a few things. You're going to need a ball, and if you don't have a ball, as I've said in my other workouts, you can just easily use a roll of toilet paper or a roll of toilet paper and a roll of paper towels. In addition, you are going to need a hand towel. So I have a hand towel that's about this long, right? And then you're also going to need a band, right? So, and those three things are what we'll be incorporating in our workout today. As I mentioned, this mixed format meaning we're going to be working on yoga-like progressions with balance challenges that will help you achieve a more greater range of motion around your joints. So it's mindful. We are going to do some breath awareness in the beginning and at the end, but I really want you to think about what you're doing. The music is nice and slow today, so it's kind of a really good feeling workout, but you will experience some challenges to a number of places on your body. So I invite you to have a seat in your chair. Right, so in your chair, have a nice big chair and soft chair. So sometimes it looks like I'm disappearing in the chair because I'm short and I'm smaller. But we're going to be spending a significant time on the front edge of our chairs today. So as always, we sit in our chair when we sit upright as tall as we can, because this is where we want to gain an opportunity to really keep track and observe and feel what our body should be doing. And we want to avoid that slouching position, which is so not good for your body or even your mental attitude. But by lifting upright, you just feel so much better and more energetic. So that's what we're looking to achieve, to give you postures and movements that help your body subconsciously learn, or I said that incorrectly, help your body consciously learn while we're working, that create what we like to say are subconscious results, because your body starts to do things on its own. So we're going to begin with breath awareness. And breath awareness is important. We know how important the breath is to our life. So we want to make sure that we're breathing properly, that it's from the diaphragm, not short and shallow, not quick, not like that where we feel like we're hyperventilating, but deep and relaxing. So I want you to just focus for a moment. Take your hands, let your palms face the ceiling, and if you want to do what they do in yoga is take your middle finger and your thumb, place them together right here and your elbows bent. Just take a deep breath. Inhale, focus on that breath, and then exhale the breath out. Now you can do that through your nose or through your mouth. That choice is up to you. Take a deep breath in. If you want to close your eyes, sometimes that helps you focus, because then you can really mentally focus on where the breath is being directed. I like to know that the breath is directing the entire center of my body, from the front to the side and the back of my body. So if you were to change your hand position and place them around your waist and inhale and feel the entire torso expand, you're going to feel in the center where the crease is between your thumb and your forefinger. The breath will allow, or I should say the inhalation will allow, the expansion of your torso into that portion of your hand. And then when you exhale, feel the difference. Awesome. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Breath in. And just feel how that forces you to relax. It's so good when you get stressed to just really think about what you're grateful for, calming yourself, so that just a few breaths can help you take the weight off your shoulders. And that's what I'd like you to do during this session. Work, but take the weight off of your shoulders, right? All right, so we're going to go into what I call a half sun moon breath. When I say I call it, comes from the yoga world. Half sun moon breath starts with your hands right at your heart center. You're sitting nice and tall. You're going to take that deep breath in. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge forward slightly, just a little. Ready? You're going to release the arms out. This is your exhale. As you inhale, come back to your center, reach your arms up, bring them back into that prayer center. Close your eyes for a brief moment and relax. Open your eyes and take a deep breath in. And then sweep the arms up. Let the arms come to your heart center and exhale. Let's add the hinge this time. Take a deep breath in. Expand a little bit, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Then we're going to release the arms. Inhale, come back. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're going to do one more. We breathe in. Taking all that air. Exhale, hinge forward. Feel the core have to take over here. Release the arms. Inhale, come back. Perfect. I'm going to have you do one more of those. So take an inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in, reach up. Hands come back together and to your heart center. Beautiful. Place your hands right at your side. And we're going to let the arms drape off to the side of the chair. Notice I'm shaking my wrists out a little bit. I'm going to take a bend, a side bend. And when I take that side bend, I'm going to take my hand to my shoulder, see if I can go a little bit deeper into that side bend, and then come back up and release and do the other side. Side bend over. Hand here, stretch. Beautiful. Nice job. Taking your hands to a prayer position again. Sometimes in yoga we tend to do this exercise up here. This is quite difficult. You have to have a lot of flexibility in your shoulders. So I'm going to have you bring your hands to this position right here. Drop your shoulders and let your elbows be out to the side a little bit and take a little side bend, just a little. Now I'm going to have you push your left foot into the ground. You're going to the right, but pushing your left foot to the ground, come back to the center. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Bend to your left. Push your right foot into the ground. Push. We're creating opposition is what we're calling this. And then take a twist to your right side. Look over your shoulder. That's your exhale. Come back to center. Same thing. Left side. Twist. Come back to center. Beautiful. Take your hands to the chair. Sit back a little further. Keep your feet on the ground. And just slide your ribs from side to side, waking up those oblique muscles. We just did a side bend and we did a twist, and now we're taking the ribs from side to side. Great. For the first exercise selection that I've chosen to do, we're not going to use any equipment at all. We will bring that into the next one later. So we're going to come a little bit further forward on our chair. I'm going to do what I call abduction. Abduction means, if you cut the word abduction down a little bit, abduct is to take away. So here's our midline. So with our hands on the chair, maintaining a right angle between my knee and my heel, I'm going to abduct the wet leg and slide it away. So I'm using the outside of my thigh to do that. Then I'm going to slide it back in. I'm going to do that again. Breathe out to press away. Breathe in to come back. I'm going to do two different ways of breathing here. Breathe out to slide away. Breathe into back. We're going to change the breath now. I want you to take a breath in to prepare. Exhale it out. Inhale, slide the leg. Exhale, bring it back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale to slide away. Exhale to bring it back. Let's try the other side. We did the other way first. Breathe in to go out, abducting the leg. Notice there's no movement between my knee and ankle. Exhale, come back. Inhale, slide away. And then exhale, bring it back. Now let's take a breath in while we're sitting here. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, slide away. And now exhale to pull it back. So we're playing with our breath. Breathe in again. Prepare. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Nice job. Let's try it again on the other side. Breathe in. Move away. Breathe out. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, move away. And exhale, bring it back. Breathe in. Move the leg away. Exhale, bring it back. Now inhale here. Exhale out. Inhale, move the leg away. And exhale, come back. Beautiful. That was playing with breath a little bit and working on abduction and adduction. Those muscles on the inside and the outside of your thighs are so important from a stability standpoint. We're going to next move into what is called a goddess pose. That just means wide legs. Wide legs. If I was standing up, a goddess pose would be this, right? So we're sitting and doing it right here. All right, so this goddess pose, we're going to add prayer hands, right thumbs coming to our heart center, dropping your shoulders and lifting your heart just a tiny, tiny bit. You're going to hold this here. Awesome. We're going to hinge forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to come back. We're going to start with this. We're going to start to move the legs with that same sliding action we did before. Exhale, hinge forward. We're not moving the body. Now watch. I'm going to show you incorrectly. So if I came this way and came forward, That is incorrect. I want to keep my heart going up towards the ceiling as I come forward. So here we go. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to place my hands on the chair, slide my feet together, and then come back. And then I come forward. I'm going to slide my legs apart, take my hands to my heart center, and come back in. Beautiful. This is my exhale. Inhale, hands here. Exhale, close the legs. That's not so easy. You probably have to, if you're on carpet, it's going to be a little difficult too. Don't worry about wiggling your legs in and out. All right, come back to center. Beautiful. Exhale, come forward. Ready, slide out. Come back to center. Exhale, hinge forward. Slide feet together, and then come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Prayer hands forward, but when we get ready to move those legs, place the hands on the side of the chair, slide them out. We can take the hands to here and come back if we like, and then close the legs. Ready, hinge forward, hands onto the chair, slide out, hands come back to prayer center, inhale and come back. Exhale, close the legs. Inhale, then exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, arms here. Exhale, reach. Breathe in and come back. We have one last one. Exhale, hands together. Hinge forward. Hands on the chair. This was your exhale. Inhale. Exhale and come back. Hands to prayer center and close right here. That was awesome. Really nice. So now take your hands to the chair. Scoot back just a little bit. Come back to prayer hands and take one leg at a time to that goddess pose again. I love that goddess pose because it gives us the opportunity to work towards the inner thighs a little bit too. Perfect. We're going to place our hands on the chair. We're going to take a knee lift and, well, first, I shouldn't say knee lift first. Lean to the side. Lift one knee and then come back. Perfect. We'll do the same thing. Lean to the side. Lift one knee and come back to center. So we're going to add the breath to this. This is my inhale, sliding over. Exhale, lift. Come back to the center right here. Inhale, lean. Exhale, lift. Come back to the center. Beautiful. One last one. Inhale, lean. Exhale, lift. Leg comes down. That's not so easy, right? Inhale, lean. Exhale, lift. Come back down. Beautiful. And slide those feet together and come forward into what we're going to be calling our chair pose. A chair pose in yoga, I'll show you, is here. So we're sitting in a chair pose. It's as if we're sitting in a chair. All right, so we're going to be using our ball, our towel, and our band. And we're going to start today with taking the band, or should I start in this section. So what I'm going to ask you to do, if you have a long band like I have, you're going to fold it in half. If you have a short band, you're going to leave it alone. Right? So I'm going to take that band, place it between my hands, right? I'm going to work a little bit in my chair pose. I'm going to do a little bit of arm movements here. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of slack at the end. So my arms are shoulder width apart. So extend your arms out in front, drop your shoulders. You want some tension on the band, but I'm not going to ask you to pull it at all. I want you to hold on to that. Press your feet into the ground. And as you exhale, pull the elbows into your waist and then reach out in front 4 times. Exhale in. Inhale, press out. Again, exhale in. Inhale out. 2 more. Exhale in. And then out. And we have 1 more. Exhale in. And then out. Nice job. Now we get to open up the band. So you'd open up the band. Carefully bring the band under the soles of your feet. Right? And we're going to wrap around 1 time. So grab the ends, wrap around once, sitting up nice and tall here. We're going to do some bicep curls. Now, we're not going to hinge forward. We're going to stay nice and tall and give me that bicep curl up and down, nice and tall. Every time those arms come up, give me an exhale and then come back down. We're going to do 5 more of these. Here's 1 and come back down. And then 2. And come down, great. And then 3, and then 4, this looks great. And then 5, nice job. We're going to release the band, take the band from out from under your feet. fold the band in half and just place it on your lap right now. So we're not going to use it for this next one. For this next one, we're going to hinge forward. So here I am, and then come back. Join me on this one. Hinge forward. Give me an exhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Now, stay here. Place your hands on the chair. Breathe in again, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the knee. And as you lift the knee, you're going to start to lean back. Hold. I'm holding onto the chair here. Feel the core working. Extend the leg out. Bend the knee in, and then come back forward. Same leg. You ready? Hinge forward. As you hear exhale, if it's too difficult to lift the knee, just lift the heel. And then lift the knee if you can, and then we start to lean back. And then we're going to, this time, rather than extending, push the leg to the ground, and then come back to center. So we're going to eliminate that leg extension. I think this is a little bit easier and more doable. So you ready? Hinge forward, exhale. Breathe in again, exhale, lift the knee. Come back, keep the knee there, hold, hold, hold. Now push the knee to the floor. Whoa, can you feel that core working? Come back in, same leg, one more time. Exhale, hinge forward. You ready? Breathe in again, exhale, lift the knee. Start to lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Now push the knee to the floor, I should say, foot to the floor. Come all the way forward. You ready to do that on the other side? Same thing. We will do one extension just because we did it on the other side. So exhale, hinge. Ready? Breathe in again. Exhale, lift the knee. Extend out, then lift the leg. Whoa! And then bend the knee and come back forward. Pause, hold. Eliminating the leg extension. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge. Breathe in one more time. Exhale, lift the knee or the heel. Lean back, get ready, push that foot to the ground. Feel that extension in that hip, and then come back. Not so easy, right? Exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in again. Exhale, lift the knee, leaning back. Push that foot to the ground. Come back, exhaling to center and take a deep breath. One more. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale again. Exhale, lift the knee or the heel. Lean back, breathing in. Exhale, push the knee down. Deep breath in. Exhale, come all the way forward. Whoa, that's pretty hard, isn't it? That was awesome. Very nicely done. I'm really excited with how you did that. That was perfect. All right, so our next one is to take the band, the hand towel, right? And we're going to take spit it out, Jim. Take the towel. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. We're going to take it underneath your knee, and we want to use your bicep curl to pull this all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Beautiful. Just to get a stretch. We're going to revisit this in one of the other sections too, but I want to stretch out that glute. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Grab on here. That band is still on your lap. If it falls off, no worries. Drop your shoulders. Pull that knee up to your chest. Feel that stretch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And release. Great. We're going to take that towel. Couldn't get that word out of my mouth. Put it down. I'm going to do an airplane pose. I don't know. My tongue's twisted today for some reason. So feet together. Airplane pose means movement of the arms, right? So we're still in that chair pose. That's what we're working on in this position. And we're going to take our arms to our side. Our palms are going to face forward. We want to avoid taking them out to the side right now. We want to keep them pretty close to the sides of the chair. So to do airplane, it involves hinging from your hip joint. So as you exhale, hinge forward. I want you to raise the arms up behind you and feel the muscles in your upper arms. Great. Lower the arms back down. Breathe in to come back. We're going to do that again. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hinge forward. Great. And then inhale, raise the arms up. Feel the back of the arms. Lower back down and release. How high you lift those arms are completely unimportant. You do what works best for you. So hinging forward. Lift the arms. There we go. Lift, lift. Notice my eye gaze is forward rather than up at the camera. And come back because I want my eyes to go where my body goes. And I don't want to move my head up and down. I'm going to do one more of those. Reach and hinge forward. And then lift. My eyes go forward. And then I release. That really feels nice because it helps us open up the heart. And it puts us in a position where the torso is challenged in terms of balance as well as in terms of core strength. Alright, so on this next one here, we're going to be using the band. And we're going to go into goddess pose first, but the band is going to stay right here on our lap. In fact, if it's like me, I don't want it to get in my way, I'm just going to put it right here at the edge of my chair. And I'm going to move to that goddess pose again. That goddess pose is going to allow us to hinge forward, Lift your heels, lower your heels, and come back. Join me. Hinge forward. Lift your heels, lower your heels, and come back. And again, hinge forward. Lift your heels, lower your heels, and come back. Hinge forward, lift your heels, lower your heels, and come back. Now adding on, left hand goes on the right shoulder. Right hand goes on the left shoulder. Keep your elbows close to your body. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is hinge forward. Stay here. Lift your heels, lift your arms. Just a little, not too far. Lower your heels and your arms and come back. I call these eagle arms. Eagle arms are done a little bit differently in yoga. This is much more doable and less stress to your shoulder and wrist. We're going to exhale to come forward. Inhale to lift, raise the arms a little. Pull those abs in. You should feel your abs working here. Lower both and come back down. 3 more of these. Exhale forward. Lift your heels. Lift the elbows. Lower both and come back. Beautiful. We're doing that again. Come forward, hinging. We have 1 more after this one. Lift the arms, lower the arms, and come back. Here's your last one. Exhale, hinging forward. Lift your heels, raise your elbows, come back. Beautiful job. That was awesome. So you're going to now bring your feet together. And I'm just fixing my little watch here. There we go. I'm going to grab our band, and we're going to open up that band now. I'm going to sit in a narrow stance here. And we're going to open up that band. I'm going to wrap around. Notice how long I have it. Wrap it around 1 time. And then I want to be able to be about shoulder width apart or maybe a little bit wider. So in this position, I'm going to lift this band to my forehead. I'm going to keep the band very straight as I pull straight down and back. Good. Release the band. As I exhale, I pull it straight down. And then I take it back up. Awesome. Straight down. You can feel that resistance. If this is too tight, just unravel your hands. You're in charge of the resistance when you're working with a band. Pull straight out and come back in. We're going to do about 3 more of these. Back and in, and 1 last one. Great. And come back in. Release the band. We want it nice and long. We're going to slide the legs out and place the band underneath your feet. Working on a little bit of strength movement here from a yoga approach. So I'd like you to extend your legs out, but not all the way. Notice that my knees are together. I'm keeping them together to work my inner thighs and my pelvic floor a little bit more. I'm going to wrap my hands around as much as need be. I want to be able to extend my arms out. Notice my thumbs are up. Drop your shoulders. We want to avoid that rounded spine. I just heard a big bang. Not sure what that was. Hope you didn't hear it. Probably from somebody in my office here. So we're going to pull those elbows into your waist. Pull. Now I'm not moving my body back. I'm keeping my body stable. I'm pulling those elbows into my waist. I'm going to do about 4 more here. 1. And then 2. And then 3. And then 1 more for a hold here. Palms are facing the ceiling. Thumbs out. Press. 4. 3. Now hold it here as you bring your torso up. Nice job. Hold it here. Hold, hold, hold. Release. Bring your body forward and come back 4 more times. But notice now I am moving the torso back and forth. We're going to finish off with a stable torso. Are you ready? We're going to come forward. Stay here. Breath in. Thumbs out. 1 and release. And then 2 and release. And then 3. We have 1 more. Beautifully done. That was awesome. We're going to unravel the band, take it off our feet. I think it's time for a water break real quickly. So we're going to take our water right here. Hopefully you have some close by. Take a quick drink. I needed that. I was starting to lose my voice. I thought that'll help me lubricate my vocal cords, not to mention replenish and hydrate my body, right? So I'm going to move this band off to the side just for a moment because we're going to go into what we call Warrior 1. Alright, so Warrior 1 is an exercise that's kind of a lunge position in yoga. So I'm going to have us do it this way. I'm going to go sideways across my chair here. I'm going to take my knee. I want my knee, I'm just going to get my water bottle out of the way. I want to move my knee to a position that it's aiming towards the ground. And I'm going to have this foot on the ground. And what I want to do with Warrior 1 is just reach out one arm, hold, and then put this hand on your hip. Hold it there. Push the heel gently towards the floor, just a little bit. Right? And if you want to keep that hand on your hip, you can. If you want to just let the arm be down, that's fine. Take the other arm out just for a challenge. Hold. Great. Give him your palms together. Fingertips reach forward. If you want to raise your arms up a little bit, you can. Go only to what feels comfortable and then lower it back down. We'll do one more of those. Lift and then lower. Lifting the arms allows you to work the back muscles a little bit. We're going to turn to the front. We're in goddess pose and just sit in goddess pose just for a second. And we do this on the other side. So we turn to the side. Ready? So now we're in goddess pose here. Right, excuse me, not goddess, warrior one. So my knees are facing the same direction, right? I've got my hamstrings supporting very well here. Right? I'm going to reach one arm forward. The other hand can be on my hip and just hold. And then the other arm can come out. Hands come together. You can keep your hands right here. You can raise up, hold, find that mild extension in your back as you do this, and lower the arms down. We're going to do one more here, lifting up. Very mindful of what we're doing. Hopefully you can feel what's going on right through here. This is your hip flexor stretching. And we sit so much that this is such a great stretch for us to get. And I'm sure you can feel all the different things that are happening in your body. The beauty of yoga movements is they create a simultaneous demand for both strength and flexibility. I'm going to come to goddess pose. So in this goddess pose, when I hinge forward, I'm gaining strength in my core, strength in my legs with some body weight, right? But I'm also getting flexibility at the same time. Sitting up nice and tall, that's great. We're going to come back to the center, and we're going to move into what I call my seated flow with the arms. All right, so hands come to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes for a moment. Exhale, focus. Beautiful. Push those arms out to the side. Beautiful. Palms up, lift. Hands come to your heart center. Exhale as you bring them down. Awesome. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Press the palms together. Open your eyes. Exhale. Push out with the arms. Straight arms out. Palms up. Thumbs up. Reach towards the ceiling. Hands come together. Back here. Perfect. Ready? Take a breath in. Press hard. Press, press, press. Hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Push out. Heels of hands out. Palms up. Lift up. Hands come back to center. Beautiful. And again. Press out. Here we go. Press out. Palms up. Lift. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Now let's take your hands down to the chair. Scooting forward a little bit. We're going to do an upward facing dog. So you're going to bend your elbows a little bit close to your body. And then we're going to straighten the arms and lift up. And I'm letting my eyes gaze to where the ceiling meets the wall. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do two more of those. Press and open. Find that beautiful, nice position. We're going to do one more here. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Nice job. We're going to grab our band. Excuse me, our towel at our band. So I like to put my towel out, roll it around a little bit so that I can do this with it. Remember, as I said, we were going to visit that band, the leg underneath your tongue twisted again. Towel underneath your knee. So we want to take the towel underneath your knee. Palms are facing the ceiling. Thumbs to the outside. And I want to bend my elbows enough to pull that leg into my body. Great. Sit up tall as you can. Tall as you can. Hold. Beautiful. And then release. Bring it back down. Let's do one more. Pull it up. This gives us the opportunity to stretch our glutes. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Towel is a great way to do this. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull up, lift up, nice and tall. Elbows close to your body, pulling that knee into your chest. Great. Nice job. Let's do one more. Lift up, hold. Release. Beautiful. That's just a nice way to stretch your glutes. We're going to take this over to the side. And we're going to sit back a little bit. Remember the half sun moon breath we did before? We're going to do that again. And that starts with their hands right here at heart center. Ready? Breathe in. Great. And as you exhale, reach the arms out to the side, lift. Exhale, come back to heart center, adding your hinge. Breathe in and lift up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, release the arms, lift up, come back to center, and allow the arms to come back to your heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward. Nice. Inhale, swim the arms up, floating them to the ceiling. Hands come to your heart center. We have one last one. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach the arms out. Arms come up, come back to center. Right back, hands right here at heart center. Take your hand, one hand, your right hand, right to the chair. The other hand is going to reach down to the side. And I'm going to push with this arm as I stretch over to the side. Ah, feels so good. And then come back. Same thing on this side. Push, stretch over to that side and hold. Nice. Right here, sit forward, extend through your spinal column. Feel that nice heart opening really beautifully. Now take your right leg, while we're holding ourselves up here, slide it out. Now take the arm opposite, reach it behind. My other hand is on the chair to lift and open. I'm going to point my toe, flex my foot, and pull it all the way back in. Great. I'm going to take the other leg, reach it out, just like I did, slide back with this arm, supporting myself here, stretch out that leg, get a little bit of a stretch through the hip flexor, but now we're going to keep the position of the legs, just come forward. Now take the same hand with the leg and reach forward. Beautiful. And then we come back. We're going to do one more. Reach all the way forward. Then we come back and switch, taking this leg here. Breathe in. Exhale, hinging forward. I don't know about you, but I can feel that stretch in the back of my leg. Come back up. Cross both ankles. Sit as tall as you can. Let your hands just rest on your thighs. I want you to think about being tall. Eyes open right now. Great. I want you to let your eyes only go to the left side without moving your head. Can you do that without moving your head? Come back to the center. Take your eyes to the right side. Come back to center. Take your left hand out at a diagonal. Take your eyes to the right. Bring your eyes back and bring your arm back. Playing a little bit with your brain here. Ready? Let your right arm reach out. Let your eyes move to the left. Come back to center. Let your eyes look up. Try not to move your head. Come back to center. Let your eyes look down. Come back to center. Not easy. Don't you want to let your head go? It's kind of awkward, isn't it? But it's kind of a little brain play here. It allows us to focus really well. And for the last few moments, turn your palms to face up. Drop your shoulders. And I want you to breathe in on the count of 3 and breathe out on the count of 3. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3. And breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3. And breathe in. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm not going to talk anymore. Close your eyes. You're going to breathe in. And you're going to breathe out. And as you continue to keep your eyes closed, I want you to focus on what your body is feeling, on allowing your body to completely relax. Just for these few moments, let everything go. Focus only on what you're feeling in your body. If you feel like your shoulders are creeping up, push them down. Just continue to breathe in and out. And then think about what you are most grateful for today. Put that into your heart. Continue to breathe. Open your eyes. I just took you on a little journey for about 30 seconds, huh? Yes. And hopefully you should feel a little bit more refreshed. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful, playful yoga fusion that took you on a little journey of yoga, a little bit of strength moves as well. but you got to move your body in all three planes of motion. So you did a lot today. We did a lot of playing with the brain, the eye movement, and things like that. And that's important for us to work on. We need to take care of us and create self-care for us. I'm so grateful that you gave yourself this opportunity to share your time with me today to work on you. You are the most important that's out there. You can't help anyone else or take care of anyone else unless you take care of you. Put yourself always number one. I thank you so much for joining me in my Pilates studio. I appreciate your taking your time to choose this session and work out with me. I hope to see you on next time. I hope to see you in a workout next time. My name is June Khan, and you have a wonderful afternoon.